The Bleach Thousand Year Blood anime needs to deliver on this. We're 10 episodes into the Bleach final arc season, and the anime has been well received thus far, and we have been blessed with beautiful episodes at every turn. And it's been great in my opinion, but it's not been without criticism. And I for one believe that nothing should be above criticism. Nothing is perfect enough to not be criticized. Unless you're Gintama, of course. But all jokes aside, the good we have gotten from the Bleach anime has been great, and it has been special. Coming into the anime season, there were certain moments that I felt were important to adapt properly, and each of us has our own internalized idea where we know for a fact that this needs to be adapted properly, or else it's been a greatly missed opportunity. And every individual has to make that decision for themselves. So you have to decide what you think is the most important thing that has to be adapted, and that if it's not done properly, it ruins your experience. I'm not going to decide that for you, you do that yourself. For me, it's just been a few small things here and there, but nothing I would consider major. The only thing close to that for me so far was Yamamoto vs. Yuha, and that was only because I understood the value of what it would mean for the popularity and mainstream appeal of Bleach as a series. But on a personal level, the one thing that I have been waiting and staking my claim on for the first core of Bleach Thousand Year Blood War is everything but the rain. If there is one place and if there is one instance that you will see me absolutely lay into Taguchi, it's if he screws up everything but the rain. You guys who've been following the channel have seen me compromise on a ton of stuff, and there is no shortage of issues that the community has towards the Bleach anime, from the animation seems stagnant in certain scenes, to the cut content, to the weird placing and the shuffling of events. All you need to do is talk to a Bleach fan and they'll give you a bunch of reasons why they're not enjoying the anime, or it's not perfect, or the problems they have with it. And you know what? That's your opinion to have, and I respect that. I'm not going to take that away from you. But on a personal level, it's been very easy for me to ignore all those other things, because in my mind, the place I'm staking my claim and the place that I'm holding to a high standard is everything but the rain. If he screws up everything but the rain, you will hear me rage, you will hear me rant. And even though I love Taguchi, you're going to hear me call him out. I will. So I've always understood some of the criticisms that other people have had towards the Bleach anime so far, but on a personal level, it all seemed inconsequential because I don't see them as incredibly important. Not to me, I just don't. But once we shift the conversation from that to everything but the rain, my opinion changes. This is different. Everything but the rain is different. Tomohisa Taguchi's rain aesthetic over his filmography is a big reason why I was advocating and I was standing by him being chosen to helm the Bleach franchise moving forward. It's a big reason why I have been standing by this man's vision through all the vitriol some people seem to sling at him. I have been backing him to do great things because of what I believe he can accomplish in this arc. And the reason why this arc is so important for all of us is not due to the mainstream appeal like that of Yamamoto vs. Yuha. This is different in every way. Kubo as a writer has always excelled at flashback arcs. There isn't a single flashback arc in Bleach that has been bad. I don't think so anyway. They're overflowing with so much purpose, so much care, and so much story-relevant detail that every single line of dialogue holds within it a wealth of importance for the story of Bleach. Everything but the rain takes that and raises it to absurdly high levels. It's the single most important sub-arc in the entire Bleach franchise. And to clarify, when I talk about everything but the rain, it's not just the flashback arc itself, but also the fallout that is born from it, i.e. the Blade is Me. That mini arc within the final arc of Bleach is the single most important arc of the entire franchise to me. It is Kubology in its purest form, and I'm deeply excited to see it. I've wanted the anime to know how important it is, and I want Taguchi to take it incredibly seriously. And you know what? I gotta give them credit. To my pleasant surprise, it would seem that they are taking this very seriously. Because this week, not only did they drop the look back PV for the entirety of Core 1, which is basically a trailer for everything but the rain, episodes 12 and 13 of Bleach are going to air back to back in what is going to be a 1-hour special for Bleach. That is a statement of intent. That tells me that the studio, the staff, and the committee understand the value of the moments on the horizon. It tells me that they're taking it seriously, and that means a lot to me. It truly does. At the end of the look back PV of the entirety of Core 1, we get our first visual of the arc with a beautiful, and when I say beautiful, I mean stunningly, exquisitely beautiful shot of Masaki tending to Ishin outside in the pouring rain during the night. Kubo's white backgrounds have been replaced with thick, tangible buildings and streetlights that ground the characters in the world they inhabit. The composition of this one shot is dimly lit and mysterious, but also serene, intimate, and silent. And most importantly, the rain is just, and I mean, it's just beautiful to look at. This is why I stand by Taguchi. This is the reason why I believed Taguchi was the right choice, because I've seen Taguchi's reign. Taguchi's reign is one of the best in the business, and in my mind, the moment I laid eyes on Taguchi's reign aesthetic, I said, let this man get his hands on everything but the reign and it's going to look gorgeous. I have championed the reign effect of Taguchi to be movie level, and I hope he delivers on that. I hope he takes the responsibility of storyboarding a number of these episodes personally, and I hope the distribution of staff for these next episodes are properly structured. 11 not so much, but 12 and 13 need to be great. Bleach needs to deliver on the last 2 episodes of Core 1 for what those plot points mean for the story and what they mean for the fandom. Bleach as an anime is filled with so many high-end moments throughout its run. It's an amazing series, and I've fallen in love with Tite Kubo's work because it's a special kind of story. Bleach and Kubo's writing is special. It's not the same, it's different, and those qualities are magnified in the Everything But the Rain arc. That's why it's so special to me. That's why it's so important for the Bleach franchise. So please, Taguchi, Hiramatsu, and everyone involved, I know you're not going to watch this, but this is more so for the fans. Recognize how important these moments are. Recognize how important this arc is for the story of Bleach. And recognize that all signs right now lead me to believe that we are about to witness some of the best anime non-combative content of all time. I truly mean that. Everything But the Rain's allure isn't its battles. It's the characters, it's the plot revelations, it's the developments, and it's the Kubology messages embedded within it. It's dark, it's dreary, it's scary and manipulative, but at the same time, it's hopeful, it's warm, kind, loving, and inspirational. It is truly Tite Kubo at the absolute peak of his powers, and I am ready for it. Bring it on, Taguchi. I'm ready. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you've made it this far, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next Rebirth video, hopefully with more good news. This is your boy, signing out. Peace.